Okay, here we have a 2007 Cadillac SES gear shift. Okay, when you do take this out, after taking off the center console, it's 4 screws right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. When you take that off, you're gonna notice that you can pull this whole thing off. The first thing you do before you pull this off is go up under the car. Right up under the console is gonna be a black shaft that this thing is gonna be connected to. And you have to take a screwdriver, pull both of those things back, unloosen the screws, pry both of these outwards, and pull the linkage down. I will show you that in a minute. But right now, we are going to take off the gear knob. And this will be another section to the video I'm gonna make, because right now I am going to fix the shift to park error code on a Cadillac 2009. Okay, so the first thing you do when you're doing the shift to park on a Cadillac, the years 2007 through 2011 is all interchangeable with the gear shift. But the main thing that you need to understand is to look for the same looking bezel, which is this right here. Make sure it's the same shape. Or you could just take the whole old bezel and the shape out and just replace the whole look of the bezel. Or, like I said, you could just replace the whole frame of the bezel, or you can get the same exact one and put your old wood around it. But also, you want to know if it's an all-wheel drive or not. Check with your local dealer and find out if it's an all-wheel drive, because right there, if y'all can see, it says AWD, which means all-wheel drive. You cannot exchange the whole gear shift unless you have an all-wheel drive gear shift and you exchange it for an all-wheel drive gear shift. That's very important. So now, back to taking off the gear shift, because that's what y'all here for. The first thing you're gonna do is pop this off. Ooh. Okay. Get this camera together, y'all. I'm trying to film this myself and hold it at the same time. So, give me a second. Okay, so I got this side off, and what I did was okay, so pop that back on. So, bam. Okay. So, without even doing that, let's just go to the quick fix, and that's just popping this little thing down right here. Or you could just pop this, stick this here on that, and the whole thing could come down. Now, what you need is a star key. A star key. Y'all see that? Clean it up. Let me zoom in on it. That's a star key. And that star key is what you need to remove. You could take both sides out by hitting it right here, pressing down, and popping it out. Boom. That falls out. This little thing falls down. And you take it out with this star key, which get the star key, unloosen that, and you can pull the top of it off. And that's the video, guys. Cadillac STS removing a gear knob. Okay, today I am doing taking out the gear shift. And this process goes for all Cadillac STSs from 2007 to 2011. Okay, first thing you're gonna do, you open this up right here. Open that up, pull right here. First, this right here, these are things that you need to take out and clean. As you can see, mine is sticky and dirty and all that. So that's gonna be down in there. Pull that out, pop that out. You see that's dirty, clean that. You see all this stuff, dirty, sticky stuff. Right here, it can be stuck up under here, that's sticky, and you might wanna clean that too. So I'll show you that in a minute. So pop this out, pop this side out, pull on it in the inside, pull that up, okay? Keep pulling, this whole thing will come up, okay? Pull that out, that's one thing. Okay, now as y'all can see here, I got all this sticky stuff right there. So all that sticky stuff and dirt, I will be cleaning that. I will be cleaning this out. I will be cleaning all of that out. I also will be taking this apart and cleaning that out and cleaning this and removing this gear knob and putting on my new gear shift. Okay, so right here, you take a flathead screwdriver and you stick it in that little crack and pry down right there. Be careful not to rip your rug. And right here is where two bolts is gonna be. As you can see, I already took them out already. They go right in here and right in there. I already took them out already. Oh shoot, I dropped it. Okay. I dropped it right there, but I'll get that later with my magnet. Okay, so you need a 10mm socket, 10mm, okay? And next, after you get that side done, you come back here and you move the seat all the way up. Move it up. So everything I'm doing on this side, you're gonna need to do on the opposite side. So I'm just only gonna show you one side. It's the same exact process on this is the driver's side. It's two screws right there. And it's also two screws under here, okay? Now, same process, okay? You take this and you pry this down. Pry that down with a screwdriver. Try not to rip the rug and be careful not to damage anything, okay? Okay, I will be back after I get this down because I might need to. Okay, I'm gonna figure it out right now on camera. Figure it out on camera, Jeremy. Bam. Okay. I'm struggling trying to hold this camera and do this at the same time, y'all, so bear with me. All right. Got my finger in there. All right, as y'all can see, I got that in there. Okay. All right. Give y'all another look. Got that in there. I'm about to pull it out. Okay. Bam. I got the 2 screws exposed back here. Okay. Pull out all the way down. So give me a little bit more space. Okay. Okay. I'm peeling that back some like that so I can get to it. And I'm gonna stick these on here. Okay. And remove these 2. Okay. Screw is broke. This is in the back of the car, y'all. Right here below. See, that's the seat. This is right behind the seat. This is the passenger side, right behind the seat, okay? All right, now, take those 2 screws out right there. You got 2 more down in here on the opposite side. Then you have, on the passenger side of the car, you have 2 more there. Same thing. Same thing you do to the driver's side, the same screws you take off on the passenger side. And I will be back shortly with step 2 after I get all these out, okay? Okay, now that I got the 8 screws off, which 2 right here, 2 in the back right here, bam and bam. Two more on that side, right there. See where the gap at? Where the rug is gap? Two down there. And 2 more right there. Got those 8 screws out. Those 8 screws will allow you to remove your whole center console. And you come back here, and you stick your hand right here. You pull up. Oop, well, that came off. So that's how you take that part off. If you ever want to take that part off, you pull up, and if you look, it goes back in these little clips. If you want to put it back, it's a clip right there and a clip right there, and do 4 clips that you got to press back in. 1, 2, 3, 4. You just basically press those clips back in there. And push it back. Push it back. And then, matter of fact, I'm gonna grab it from right here and pull it upward. Maybe I can pull it from here. Okay, see how it's lifting up? Okay, I'm gonna lift it up. Lift it up. Lift up. And there you go. And pull it down. Pull it down. Let me put it in the camera. Okay. Alright. And pull it back. So once it pulled back, you come and you got a couple connections. You pull these 2 connections out of there, right there. Okay, you got 2 of them. 1, you pull that one out. Boom, pull that one. Hit this little clip right here, pinch that, and pull. So you're pinching this down and pulling. Okay. Can't show you, so I'll pull pull it off, okay? See, I pinch this down right here, and I pull both of them apart. Same thing for this one. You got this green one right here. Same thing, it's a little pinch knob right there. You pinch that down, pinch it, and you pull it. That's that pinch and pull. You got another one over here somewhere. So hop in the driver's side and get that one out. That was the passenger side that I just disconnected. You're gonna go and you're gonna pull this one out now. And this wire right here. Okay, first I'm gonna move the seat back, y'all. Give me some room here. Move the seat back out the way. Okay, now I can squeeze in here. Okay, squeeze in here. I'm gonna show you this wire, which is lodged up in there. See it? Lodged right there. Okay, and you do the same thing, pinch and pull. Bam. All right. So, when you do that, take this and you just pull it up out the way. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. See, push that right there. Boom. Whole console is off. Now, you have another push and pull tab. Now go. Okay, we back at this right here. So, we got the pin. All right, so this is another clip that you might need to take off. And press down and pull out. Okay, now, after that, you have 4 screws. So, with this right here, I will be probably cutting this tab off right here, or grabbing a screwdriver, trying to pull it up. This tab has to come off right here, so pull this tab up. Which, me personally, I'm gonna just take a razor and I'm gonna slice it right here. On the side right there. I'm gonna put a slice right there, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this right here, I will be cutting this with a straight razor. All right, guys, I'm back. As you can see, I disconnected that part right there. The next thing I'm gonna have to do is take off these 4 screws right there. But before I do that, I have to take a link that's connected to this thing, to this gear shift. It's a link, a shift link that's connected to this, and I have to take that off from up under the car to remove and pull this all the way up. Okay, so I got to pull this all the way up, and that link is going to connect it at the bottom. What's that? JD, what's that?
in the big van.
Whip in the big van.
Yeah, JD got him in the big van.
I feel that. Have a good one. All right, JD in the big van. So, up under here, I have a jack stand, and we are getting ready to get up under here and remove the link. All right, let's do this. So, I'm gonna shimmy under here. I'm gonna show you guys where this is at. Okay, now you are going to go towards the middle of that. Okay, so get up under here. And if you look up in there, where is it? Right there. Y'all see that? This way up under the Cadillac converter, and it's that nut right there. You see that nut right there? It's a 10mm nut. It's hooked to a link. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's get up under here again. Yep. There we go. That's a better view of it. Okay. It's gonna have these two things right here. You're gonna pull those out. Boom and boom. Those two things, you push those outward. And you're gonna take that off with a 10mm. Alright, take that off with a 10mm nut. Okay. Loosen it, get it up in there, and take it off. Okay. All right, that's that. Drop that on the ground right there. Remember, it's right there. And we're gonna pull this baby out. So, so before you take it out, remember, you gotta press these two clips. It's a clip, you gotta press them on both sides. Which is this the hard part? So that is going to be where a flathead screwdriver is going to come in handy. You're going to take and pop those two tabs backwards. If you can see, those tabs is what's holding that black link in. You push each side outward and pull that black link down. Okay. So, we are going to get our screwdriver. Just one Phillips flathead. Excuse was all a mess. I had to get all the stuff out of my car. Okay, so get back under here. All right, back at it. Back at it, guys. All right. Okay. All right. Taking. Press these outwards. Give me a second, guys. I ain't gonna be able to. I broke the linkage off under the car. It's a nut right here. Put a screwdriver on this side or this side and push this little pin out. While you pushing this pin out, pull that link, that black link downward, and it'll pop out of there. After you pop this loose from up under the car, it's right between the catalytic converter. You want to go. Your next step is to take these 4 screws out right here. Once again, I'm using 10 millimeter. And okay, the 10 millimeter don't work. You need to get a adjustable wrench. And either get an adjustable wrench or a regular 10-inch wrench. 10 millimeter wrench, and start breaking the nut loose. Okay. Once you get enough space, you can fit that on there and finish it up. And you take these 4 off. I'm not gonna show all of me taking those all out. I'm just gonna show you the locations. Just take those 4 out and I'll be back with the next step. Now, anytime you're working on cars, you always want one of these handy dandy nut grabbers. Yeah, nut grabbers. Ha, you get the joke. Oh, shit. All right, now, I dropped the nut down in there. Pull that back. Okay, I'm a terrible cameraman, y'all, but watch me fish this nut out. Bam. All right, that's one of the nuts that I just dropped off the wheel. Then we got that other nut that I dropped on the first video. I was pulling out the side, and bam. There's 2 nuts that I dropped that I just retrieved with the handy dandy nut grabber. All right, like I said, I got those 2 out right there, and I'm about to finish those 2 right there, and we'll be back. Now, this is the part where you're probably gonna have somebody help you with. When you pull this up, it's not gonna come all the way up. This bolt most likely is gonna get stuck right here. The problem why it's not coming up is because the linkage up under the car has to be pushed through the hole. So this is the part where you're probably gonna have somebody help you, because somebody's gonna have to be up under the car wiggling the linkage back and forth so it can come through the hole so you can pull this up, and somebody's gonna have to be inside the car pulling this thing up off of here. For some reason, the linkage under the car doesn't just slide straight up. You kind of got to wiggle it out the hole from the bottom while you're pulling on top of this. So after you get these 4 screws off, that's the issue that you're probably going to run into 9 times out of 10. So understand, it might be a good idea to have somebody, before you take this off, to have somebody to help you pull this out, because you're going to have to get up under the car and move the linkage. And when I say the linkage, I am talking about this part right here. You're going to have to shake this piece right here, shake it, and push it up through the hole. So while you're doing that, you're gonna need help, okay? Okay, here's the old gear shift. Here's the new one. Okay, we're going to take and clean these up. And I'm gonna take the gear shift, and I'm gonna switch this gear shift out. When you pulling this out, it will get stuck right here. Remember I said that it gets stuck right there? What you have to do is move this, okay? Keep it in park. Pull these 3 up right here. 1, these 3 in the front, okay? So 1, 2, 3. It's gonna get stuck on that one. If it gets stuck on that one, for a 2009 through 11, you're gonna press this in right here, and you're gonna move it into drive and wiggle. That's gonna move this part right here. It's gonna be stuck down in there. That's gonna move this. You're gonna wiggle it and get it out of there. I always make sure you put it back in drive. If you got a 2007 and you can't get it out of there and it gets stuck on this last screw, you're gonna take and you're gonna hit this little lever right here, and then that's gonna engage this for you, so you can move this, okay? Hit this lever right here, and then engage this, and then you can move that out, okay? And that will help you wiggle it on out of the hole, okay? All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to take this knob off, and taking the knob off, you take this and you press down. Press down right there. Okay, when you press down in there, crack open, and you just twist. Be careful, it'll fall out, boom. Once it falls down, take that, and you get that little screw right there, and you take that out, okay? This how you change the gear shift right here, guys. Take this little screw, stick it in there, and that will release that. So let's do that right now. Okay. Sorry about the camera angles and shit, y'all, but I'm a one-man show right now. Okay. Okay. Take that out. Boom. Make sure you don't lose this. Pull that up. Drop it back down on this one. Bam. Hold on. Before you drop it back down on this one, make sure you put this thing down on the shaft first. Okay? So pull that back up. Put this thing back down on the shaft first. See that? Put that on first. Drop this down. Okay? And then tighten this screw back in there. Okay? And then make sure that everything engages, which we see it is. See that? Bam. We know that it's engaging. Okay? We know that it's engaging. And we got it back in park. So take this piece right here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull both of these off. Pull both of these off real quick, and I'm gonna go clean them. Okay? So be right back. I'm gonna clean all my accessories, and matter of fact, I'm gonna even show you how to take this thing off and clean all of this stuff too. Cause I'm gonna use this old bezel right here, cause I think this one a little bit cleaner than the one I'm gonna put on this one. So I'm gonna take out this bezel off, and how I'm gonna do that is I got 4 tabs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna press down. I'm gonna push it in about, you see that little slot? It's a slot up under there. Push in. Okay. Okay, push in and twist. Be very careful. Push into that slot and twist. You're gonna see it come up. Do this on all 4 sides. Be very careful not to break it. Okay? It's a little slot right there. That's where you stick this into and twist. While you twist and push up. Twist and push up. Stick it in there. Twist. Twist and push. Hold on just a second. Okay, then you just pull this off. All right, pull that off. Boom. Okay, pull this little piece off right here. This right here. Okay, pull this right here. Pry it right here. Be very careful. Don't pry it too hard because you're gonna break it. Pry it just enough to slip it over that blue thing. Okay, pry this side. And pry this side. Stick it right here. Pry it. Okay. Bam. Take that off. And then you can take this strip off right here. And you can clean this strip. Okay? So we're gonna take all of this in the house. And we're gonna get us a nice little bag. And we're gonna also take the gear shift knob off on this side. Remember, be very careful. Pop that in there. Twist slowly, and pop it out. Boom. Okay? So that's how you take the gear shift knob off. So that's all the pieces to the bezel if you want to clean them. We're gonna go in here and we're gonna clean these bad boys along with the cups, cup holders, and along with the all of the sticky stuff. Okay, okay, now when I say that, I'm talking about the cup holder, which is that dirty cup holder. We're gonna clean that out. And then I got a lot of sticky stuff right there. I'm gonna clean that. And on the console, I'll show you what else I got on this console real quick. I'm gonna clean that too to make sure. See all that sticky stuff and all that gunk. See all that? All that is keeping that door from being sticky. So we're gonna get a toothbrush. We're gonna clean all that stuff out real good. Okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all this stuff inside the console. Clean all this stuff out that I got in here. All this junk out. All this junk out. This the whole console. Y'all see that I did disassemble it. So yeah. Take all the chargers out. I'll throw the bezel in there. Throw the little bezel strip. Throw the plastic piece. And we're gonna throw the 2 pieces to the knob. And we're gonna clean all of this up with a toothbrush. And I'll be right back. Okay, guys. I got a soap with some toothbrush of Dawn. I got a bowl of regular water. I got a wet rag and a dry rag, and some lotion. The reason I have lotion is because I want to moisturize the material again. Just in case it's leather, I don't want it cracking, so. All right, so first, I'm gonna take this, which is this dirty thing. I'm gonna clean this out. Which is very dirty. Matter of fact, we're just gonna let the water sit in this for a while. Okay? Let the water sit in that and break up all that dirt in there. Okay. Then we got the bezel. We're gonna clean that up. Okay. Wipe this down real good. Okay. Get everything nice and clean. Okay, guys, this is the last video. So, I'm not gonna attach these yet. I'll do that later. But I did attach that one. I reattached that one. And I reattached these 2 on the side right here. As you can see, this is still loose. I'm gonna do all that later. This is just to show y'all that everything is working correctly. Remember, when you're trying to get this out, you got those 4 screws down there. 1, 2, 3, 4. This screw right here is going to get caught. I already showed you guys the little lever that you have to hit in this one to engage it to drop it out of park. You have to drop it out of park and wiggle it back and forth to get, after you take the screw up under the car off, to pull this out. So when you drop this back down in there and tighten those 4 screws, you go up under the car and reassemble the screw up under the car that hooks to the pole that shifts the gear. It's a little black pole up under there. It's right by the Cadillac converter where it splits off into U. Okay, this came apart, so I'm gonna reattach that. Okay. Okay, so that's attached. Now, I'm going to drop this car, and we should be good, y'all. This is the test to see if we did what we needed to do. Remember, this video is when you want to change the gear shift out when it says not in park. Anything that problem that you have with a gear shift and you want to replace it, this is what you're going to have to do. So, just showing you guys, for any Cadillac problem, 2007 to 2011, all of the gear shifts are interchangeable. So, I'm showing you right here that it can be done by a regular person. I am not a mechanic. I'm just a guy that knows how to do stuff. And I don't like the fact that Cadillac lied to me and told me that I had to drop my transmission. Well, we just showed Cadillac that they some liars, because I did not drop a transmission. As y'all can see, I did not trust a transmission. All I touched was one little screw up under my car. That was it. Wasn't that it, guys? That was it. So as y'all can see, I got the jack up under there, and I already replaced the screw already. So I'm going to jack my car up. And pull this out, drop it down, and we about to take off, y'all. We about to take off and get up out of here. Put it over there. Jack's out. Jack's out. Let's drop this baby down. This baby out. That's that. Get my jack stands. Pick all my tools up. car. Like I said, we're gonna reassemble all that stuff later. I just want to show you guys that this gonna work. So, all together, we had to take this gear shift off. It was 2 screws in the front, 2 screws in the back on both sides. So that's 8 screws. Then we had 4 screws around the gear shift. So that's 8 more screws. And then 1 screw up under the bottom of the car by the Cadillac converter. So 19 screws later. Hold on, that ain't even 19 screws. I'm sorry. 17 screws later, we have fixed the whole gear shift in this vehicle. A $600 job turns into a $30 job, y'all. So, let's see if $30 just fixed this car. All right. No more shifting parts. Okay. Let's see what we got. See if this gonna work. Okay, boom. Oh shit. We started. Okay. Let's see. See that? Boom. Reverse. Neutral. Drive. Park. Don't say shift to park. Let's cut it off and make sure it don't say shift to park. And we off. Car's off. Says nothing about shift to park. Boom. Start the car. Now let's see if we can take off. That's gonna be the clue. Can we take off? Ooh. We done, y'all. It's done. We did it. We out of here. It's fixed. It's fixed. So, in real time, y'all see that it's fixed. Everything else gonna get fixed a little later. We'll find all that stuff out later. But for right now, we rolling. Out of here. All right, and we're back. Just finished up all the screws. And that's it. We're gonna put the rub back in. All of the electrical pieces, fold them back up into here or push them down in there so they be out the way of the rug on both sides. Then, like I said, you got that one right there, and then the one on the other end. Fold them up in the inside of here, right here. And push the rug back in. Pop that in. Okay, that's done. That's done. Okay, you got the gear shift. You see all that's clean right there. See, I got all this clean. All that clean. Okay. I got this part right here. I cleaned that off real nice. Cleaned all the gunk off of it. Pop that back in. Pull this up. Make sure that these two is in there. Make sure that little pin is in the inside. Okay. Let me pull it out to show you again. These 2 pins, that one. Oh shoot, I broke that one. Okay. Make sure that those are in the inside. The inside, right there. And press those in. And then these are just fold in there. And just push it down. Push it down from there. Push everything down from there. Alrighty. Alright, now close that up. Boom. Doesn't that look good? Okay. Then y'all remember this dirty old thing right here? Ooh, look at that now. Looking nice, looking refreshed, looking good. Okay. Alright. You got that. You know, when your miner's out of the way, drop that down. Ooh, look at that. It looks really nice. Okay, we made a mistake, y'all. All right, back to plan B. Lift that up. Take this off. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Pull that off. All right, what we did forget to do was put this back on. Ooh, look at that. Can't forget that. Can't forget the wood grain. All right, so with that one, we haven't cleaned this one off. So I got my handy dandy Clorox wipe. All right, so boom. Give this a good wipe, a sweetie swipe. You feel me? Make that look all good and and beautiful again. And scrub that down. Get all the little gunk and oils and the dirt and all that other stuff off. You know, while you do it, you might as well wipe this off too. Wipe all this stuff down. Get all that nice and good. Get all that. You feel me? You know, wipe this down again. Get that nice and cute and refreshed. You feel me? Get everything clean. You feel me? Because you want to be looking good after you do this. You don't want to be doing this and then looking like worse than before. You feel me? So, drop that down in there. Boom. Ooh. Perfect fit like Legos. Remember to drop these holes. Drop them down back in the holes right there. It's a little hole right there. This one. Press it up in there. Okay. All right. Pop everything back down into place. Beat it down. Beat. Ooh. Close that up. Oh my goodness. It looks so new. But it's old. $30 from the junkyard. And that's it, folks. That's it. The test drive went well.